and just we here from talking back to a new Phineas and Ferb episode review. And if it is the last one, go and check it out. And this is another one of my favorite season 1 episodes of Phineas and Ferb gets busted. The episode where Phineas and Ferb actually get busted. Where Candace actually busts Phineas and Ferb. I'm sure this is probably one of a lot of y'all's favorite episodes too, because it's just really well made, especially when it comes to the ending that you just wonder, which I will get to that. But yeah, we see Phineas and Ferb making this giant tower, and Candace is just hoping that the things that make the things disappear knock it off. And she gets her mom, and her mom's got a point, or their mom's got a point, saying if this is tiring for Candace, like getting a bit old of her just trying to get her to say the inventions, even though it always disappears. And Candace believes that it's right, but for once, their mom actually says what Phineas and Ferb have built, even using their car as the flying car of the future. And yeah, they wear helmets, which you wouldn't even believe it, but of course their mom is upset about this. And Candace is like, "Say I tried to tell you, but you never listen." And she starts to recall what Candace was up to, tried to tell her before. And she's just tells Candace she's so sorry, and she's the best daughter that she ever could ask for. And yeah, their dad comes in, and of course, he finds it impressive, and Candace is wondering what they're gonna do for a punishment. And of course, the dad is like, there's no really harm done. But of course, Phineas and Ferb find this bolt, which, yeah, completely crushes on part of the house. And yeah, that's when they get angry. And they get sipped off to this Smile Away skull. And yeah, this sergeant, which, believe it or not, this sergeant character is actually Clancy Brown. Believe it or not. I mean, y'all can probably hear it in his voice. I can kind of hear Oka Oka. You know, when Clancy Brown did do Oka Oka, I can sort of hear his voice with this sergeant character. And yeah, Balzate is also going to this school. And Candace is just finally happy that she's free, and we see them doing different things with Stacy and Jeremy. And she's just having all the time to herself. And yeah, this is not a actual good place like the papers say. It is an asylum, and they're getting their hair cut, except Balzate, which, yeah, he's been wearing a wig. And Phineas and Ferb has built the bunk beds into like a carousel, and their punishment is to scrub toilets, which they're making music out of it. And Candace has just been having the best time, but now she's starting to miss Phineas and Ferb. And we see these flashbacks, starting to see these flashbacks with Phineas and Ferb, and flashbacks to past episodes as well with this song, which I'm sure a lot of people love this song too, the Little Brothers song. And she turns on the TV to try to get her mind off of things, and sees this Morty Williams show, and shows where this actual place is. And yeah, Jeremy just comes in and says that there's a huge wall in their house. And yeah, Jeremy actually agrees to come along with Candace to bust Phineas and Ferb out of the slammer, because he always liked Phineas and Ferb. And Candace thinks it's like a date. It's going to be like a prison-like break date. And yeah, we're seeing Phineas and Ferb just even being to the point of holding their eyelids open while, yeah, doing a lot of different torture devices. And the parents are thinking that they were a little too hard on Phineas and Ferb, which, yeah, they were going to try to get them, but the flying car of the future today is gone. But Candace got it, and they about to go off a cliff, which they decide to walk away. Then we get this song, another song with Phineas and Ferb. Whenever they're trying to do something, they keep getting put in a box, every time they keep getting put into a box. And a point where, yeah, they're pretty much broken. The sergeant actually managed to break them. And Candace and Jeremy make it, and of course they're having to make another plan. Try to be like a gift. But of course it doesn't work. And they try to do bigger, which, yeah, he's already got a lot of other ones of it, which they try to make it, but they fall. And then they got another idea, which to act like Morty Williams and to do an interview with Phineas and Ferb, which, yeah, they're completely broken, which tells the sergeant to make these noises and do his ears, and they go into the janitor's closet, and they escape, which they get to Morty Williams and tackle him, and then a cactus, they tackle him, and then the sergeant tackle him, and yeah, the car just ends up falling down the chasm, which they can build a bridge, but Phineas and Ferb are just still repeating of what they told him, which Candace eventually gets to them, but almost where it's too late. Then Doofenshmirtz and Perry come out, and the sergeant just ends up falling, and Phineas and Ferb just starts juggling these corn dogs, while Candace thinks her mom and dad are there, but no, it's just Baljeet controlling them. But no, it's not Baljeet, it's the zebra that always just saying Kevin towards Candace. And yeah, things are getting weird, I can just say. Making no sense. And then, of course, Jeremy telling Candace if C will marry him. And then C believes that this is all just a dream, which it is. She never actually busted Phineas and Ferb. That whole thing that we saw was not real. And she's telling her parents and Phineas and Ferb about the dream. And then when they talk about Perry being a secret agent, these guys come in and take the family away, and saying that Monogram telling Perry that his cover's been blown and they're having to relocate him. But yet that was a dream. So it was a dream in a dream. A dream in a dream in a dream. Like, because Perry wakes up from that dream and then goes back to sleep. So yeah, Candace has a dream, but Candace's dream is inside Perry's dream. Again, a dream and a dream and a dream kind of like thing. But yeah, I'd like to know what y'all think. Let me know, guys. Explode. We'll catch you on the next one.